Are you dreaming of buying a brand new construction home? Perhaps you want something that's all yours, that's brand new. You've lived in that older home long enough, or you've been at a friend's house and they have a brand new home built by a builder. They've just moved in, they've decorated it, everything's clean, it's got all the newest features, and you're thinking, gosh, I would like that. Or maybe a new home came up in the school district that you wanted your children to go to school in. There's something about driving by those communities and driving down and seeing these new homes go up that just attracts many people. And there's a reason why. It's great. Once you've had a new home, it's kind of hard to go back to a resale home. But today I'm going to talk to you about something that you should do before you get in your car and drive to one of those new home communities. And that is, you should get a real estate agent. Hi, my name is Debbie Lafayette, and I am part of the Lafayette team at eXp Realty. I have been in business for over 23 years. Yikes, that's not a great one to say. But you know what? I've absolutely loved the real estate business. In the first 15 years, I spent in new home construction. I worked for a very large regional builder, and I worked for a really large national home builder. During that time, I gained a lot of experience. I sat on site in the model homes, like maybe some of the people that you've seen. I also was in management. I did training. At times I had over 33 communities that I was responsible for. I've worked in Charlotte, Greenville, and Columbia. It's easy to say that I have a lot of experience. And many of the people on my team have either worked on site or sold a lot of new construction homes also. And we are here to help you. So we have started a new video series that we're going to be presenting about new home opportunities in the Lexington, South Carolina, and Lake Murray areas. The videos that follow this will each focus in on one community and give you all of the information that you could need. But we hope that at the end of the day, if you decide to go and see these communities, that you do the right thing and get a new real estate agent for you first. You would think that buying a new construction home would really be very simple, but honestly, it is just as difficult or maybe detail-oriented as a resale home. And today I want to talk to you about the 6 things that a real estate agent will do for you while you're buying that new construction home. Number 1 is that they're going to represent you. You know, the on-site agents are really good. In fact, they're some of the best in the industry. I've always loved working with them. They have great training. They're there to meet you. They know their product. They know their community, and they're wonderful people. But I want you to remember that at the end of the day, they are hired by the builder. So they are the seller's agent. And while they can help you through all of it, there's really no one there that is representing you. The second thing that a general brokerage agent is going to bring to the table is experience. Experience matters. You know what? You may build 1, 2, or 3 homes in your life, maybe a couple more, but do you realize in the 23 years that I've been in the business, I've actually overseen thousands of new home sales. Use my experience, use my team's experience to your benefit. We know what we're looking for, we know what to expect, we know these builders, they are our peers, you know, and the on-site agents are our peers, and we really have a lot to offer you. A general brokerage agent will also help you explore the different builders. This is just a few of the ones that we have in the Lexington, Lake Murray area. I actually saw that Pulte was here now and Lennar. There are a variety of them. And while they each have different floor plans, they each have different contracts, they each have different expectations. Some stuff is kind of the same, but a lot of it is not. So a good agent is going to be able to talk you through the nuances of each one of these builders, where their communities are, or if you found a house plan that you liked in one, where else may you be able to find it if it's not the community you're looking for. An experienced agent is going to be knowledgeable about the builders in their area. You know, we have a general brokerage contract for the state. We have one here for the Greater Midlands area, but each builder has their own contract. And how lengthy those contracts are probably dependent on the problems that they've run into. Your agent is going to be experienced in the builder contract. When you sit down and read it, you're going to see things that worry you a little bit. And I always tell my clients that it comes down to motive. You know what? Your motivation is that you want a new home. The builder's motivation is that they want to build the home and sell it to you. Some of the wording can be a little bit frightening. For instance, you may think, okay, the on-site agent told me that my house will be ready in 4 months. But if you really read the contract, the builder, under certain circumstances, can have 180 days after that or more to finish the home based on certain circumstances. Again, what are you going to do during that 180 days? Your realtor's there to advise you and to help you with this. Another thing when buying new home construction that's important is what is it going to be worth? You know, we can see this street here where the houses go from $299 to $340, $310, $325. When you are in the model home and you are picking out your features for the house, okay? So they always have included features, which are important to know, but then they're going to have the upgrades. And I have gone with people to the design center and watched them try to put in upgrades that are way above what the community is going to hold as far as value. My job is not only to help you through that, but also to keep in mind what the rest of the community and the area is holding, so that if you call me and let's say a year you get transferred, that your home is going to be sellable. I want you to get the best value. I want you to have the things that you like, but I also want to make sure that you aren't putting stuff in the home that just really makes your value way out far of what everybody else's is. You know, a lot of the times the builders know about what appraisals can support, but if you decide to put $40,000 more in options in your house, they may just ask you for $40,000 more. I can advise you as to what we are seeing, what we aren't seeing. Of course, it's your house and it's important to get into it what you want, but I also want you to have good resale value and good market value. And I'm there to kind of guide you with that. The next thing that an agent is going to help you with is the mortgage. So most builders have their own lender. It's easier. They're not trying to talk to 57 different lenders if they have 57 homes under construction. And so they're going to incentivize you to use that lender. The lenders aren't bad, but one of the things that your agent can maybe help you do is advise you about other loan programs that may suit your particular needs that you may not know about. For instance, just to give you one off the top of my head, the Palmetto's Hero program comes out every April. This is a great program for our police, our firemen, our nurses, our teachers. You may not know about it, but we do. And so we can talk with the builder's lender, or if there's a particular, like say you're a doctor, some local banks provide doctor loans that may be much better for you and offer you a better mortgage than what the builder's lender would offer. Or maybe the builder's lender would find that program for you. Your agent's there to help you explore those options and to, again, use their experience to give you advice, because you're going to be the one paying the monthly payment. Let's make sure it's a loan that works for you. Warranty is another area, and I love this slide because it shows your 1, your 2, your 10-year warranties, which most of the builders offer. Okay, I can't think of anything right offhand, anyone that doesn't. However, you would say, well, what does an agent have to do with my warranty? I can't tell you how many times I tell people at the end of the process when we're leaving closing, please don't forget me, I'm here. And I'll check in with them in a couple weeks, and then I'll check in with them with a couple months. And every once in a while, I've come across someone who's living in their home who's extremely frustrated. Whether there was a part in their lawn that just keeps out flooding, and even though the builder says, you know, if there's standing water in 48 hours, we'll come fix it, or they feel that the 30-day punch list was never taken care of, you know, and I say to them, why didn't you call me? Because you know what, again, like I spoke about, these builders are our peers, my peer. And so if they know that Debbie Lafayette brings them 10 to 15 clients in a year or more, or my team may bring them even more than that, and I call and say, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Smith are really frustrated. You know, they weren't happy with their 30-day walkthrough. These things weren't addressed. How do you think that compares to if you call and say, hi, I'm on lot so-and-so, I'm Mr. Smith, and I'm not happy with the way the water is out in the lawn? I'm going to have more pull, most likely. And you know what? That matters, because when you have something in your house that isn't working, and again, all homes are, you know, can have problems, I'm going to be there even after the closing to help you. So it's just another great reason why you want to use our services. Last, but certainly not least, is incentives and discounts. And I can't stress enough that not having an agent does not mean that you're going to be able to negotiate more off the price of this home. It's not the way it works. Builders, when they are forecasting their budgets for the year, they know about how many of their sales are going to have what they call a co-broke, or a general brokerage agent on the other side. They take that number, they spread it out among all of the homes. They are not going to individually give you more discount or incentive because you didn't have an agent. One, it's illegal, and two, they're not going to do it. So an agent is going to help you, with the incentives, explain them. Maybe the agent would know, hey, with this builder, usually we can get them to throw in a fence. Probably not right now because fences are very expensive. Or maybe it's okay to ask for a refrigerator or a garage door opener, something in addition to the incentive. But again, I can't stress, and I know this from years of it, you're not going to get more incentive because you didn't have a general brokerage agent. So as I end this video today, I guess my last thought would be to start smart. The first step in getting your dream home, your new construction home, will be to choose your agent before you start visiting communities. I know you may have driven some, I know you may have walked a few, but when you really show up to do business, you should bring your agent with you the very first time. Some of the builders will not recognize an agent if they were not with you the very first time. And that's kind of shooting yourself in the foot, because now you're not going to get the guidance and the help that you may need. One of the things I've done for people that were out of town is I would go out each week and video their home under construction. I've done their pre-construction meetings with them or for them. We do it on FaceTime, the pre-drywall meeting, and then even the final walkthrough. I'm an agent who believes in going above and beyond, as does everyone on my team. And doing these simple things for people when they can't be there helps make it a great process for them. I often tell them, I want you to go ahead and video the pre-drywall so that when you're in your home later and you're hanging a picture up, you don't put a nail through one of the water pipes that are going down in your walls. There's little tips and tricks that we can help you with all along the way. But the first step is bringing us along with you that very first time. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that you liked it. If you'd be so kind as to hit the like button and subscribe so that you can start to see the other videos of the homes that we're going to do in the communities that we're going to do in the Lexington and Lake Murray area. Again, my name is Debbie Lafayette with the Lafayette team at eXp Realty. Hope you have a great day, and I'll look forward to talking to you again soon.